The night of the murder, when you entered the hallway, were all of the lights on?
What's the difference?
Life or death for a boy tonight?
Look, don't think I'm not sorry for that kid. But Ben, Mr. Regan, he was a nice guy. I saw what that kid did to him.
What about the light near Regan's door?
It was on when the kid bumped into me. I said so at the trial.
But you didn't say you had just turned it on.
I answered every question they asked.
Did they ask you if you had just turned on that light?
No.
Why did you?
There was a tear in the carpet. I caught my foot.
And just when the light went on, the killer burst through Regan's door.
Yes.
You turned, and for a brief instant, the two of you were face to face.
So close I could feel his breath.
But you didn't get a clear look at him.
What?
You were looking into the light. The glare blinded you. You weren't certain who you saw. That's why you didn't identify Jimmy until halfway through the trial, until after you'd heard all the circumstantial evidence against him.
That's not so.
Isn't it, Agnes?
You got me all confused.
Then you're not sure.
I don't know. Not sure of anything anymore.
Agnes, will you wait here for a call from me?
Yes, sure.
Thank you, Agnes. Oh, bartender, Scotch old-fashioned for the lady. Thank you, Agnes.
Well?
We've got a chance, Father, if we can persuade the DA to phone the governor and ask for a stay of execution. Look, Bob, the girl had been looking into a bright light. The glare must have affected her eyes. I'm sure if you give her another chance, she'll change her testimony.
It was her identification that convicted the boy, Mr. Talmadge.
You're forgetting about the gash in the boy's cheek and the other evidence.
Circumstantial.
So the public defender argued, but the jury disagreed. No, I'm sorry. I can't phone the governor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have guests.
What if there's a shadow of a doubt?
I don't believe there is a shadow of a doubt, Father. Your theory about the light is interesting, but highly speculative.
Speculative?
Oh, good evening, Father.
Good evening.
Hello, Sam.
How is he, Haynes?
Scared.
Will he see me?
He asked to, in the chapel. The warden's with him now, Father. I'll bring him in a few minutes.
Thank you.
You know, they all show what they're made of when the time nears. Get so you can predict how they're going to take it. This kid surprised me.
You'll make it okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's something at least.
Yeah.
Father. If you don't mind taking a cab home, I think I'll go.
Well, certainly, Sam. May I see this? Where'd you get it?
Jimmy, why?
Belonged to Ben Regan.
How do you know?
St. Christopher Medal. Had it put on there myself. It was a door prize at a church supper. Ben won it.
Father, this might be just what we've been looking for.
Matthew speaking. Oh, yes, Sam.
Oh, Bart, did the police find anything of Regan's on Jimmy when they picked him up?
Nothing. I stressed that at the trial. Why?
Well, the kid gave me a lighter. Now, Father Dunn says it's Regan's. Now, look, the kid didn't have it on him when he was picked up. He must have gotten it after he was jailed.
You mean someone gave it to him?
Well, I don't know, but...
Well, he was allowed visitors at the trial. Question him, Sam.
Right. I've got to talk to Jimmy right away.
Look, you can't go in there now, Sam.
But you heard on the phone what...
Yeah, I heard, but what difference will it make?
That's what I've got to find out.
Look, you can't go in there. The warden and the doctor are there now. The kid's having a physical.
A physical? Now?
Yeah, it's the law. Look, relax, Sam. Sit down. I'll see what I can do. I'll let you know when we bring the kid through here on the way to the chapel.
Public Defender's Office. I'm going to get right to the point. The night Ben Regan was murdered, one of you followed him and Jimmy Morse out of here. You went to Regan's apartment and waited. When he came in alone, you killed and robbed him. Now, I want to know who. Well, if it takes longer than 10 seconds for an answer, I'm going to have to book all three of you. All right, if that's the way you feel about it, I can get a policeman.
Wait. Shut up, Sid, please. I said shut up. Sid, if I get in trouble with the cops again, my old man will kill me. Honest, mister, it wasn't me or Sid. Why, you stupid...
Hold it, Sid. I don't want to get Artie into trouble. I got nothing to hide.
No? You shouldn't be so careless with your murder souvenirs, Mackey.
I never saw that before in my life.
Well, here. Take a better look. You went to visit Jimmy in the city jail during the trial. That dropped out of your pocket while you were sitting in the bunk.
You can't prove that.
We'll see when we get to headquarters, Mackey. You're going to tell that to the warden if I have to wring every word of it out of you.
All right. All right. Okay.
Father, Sam Copeland has just cleared Jimmy. Got a confession out of some kid named Mackey. Warden is calling the governor now.
Jimmy was returned to parole thanks to the faith and hard work of Father Dunn and Sam Copeland, and is now well on his way to fill a useful place in our society. Fred Mackey was convicted of the murder of Ben Regan and ultimately paid the supreme penalty. The case you have just seen was brought to a fair and just conclusion through the efforts of a public defender. Public Defender Irwin I. Krug, Windham County, Willimantic, Connecticut, and his staff for outstanding achievement in the cause of justice.